Okay, let's continue with the training. We've done this one, now this one. Okay, and start.
Welcome to this BR 146.2 electric locomotive in DB traffic red livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the startup, stopping and passenger door operations. Climb aboard to get started.
Okay, let's do that. Bloop. Open. E. Okay.
The battery will power up the control desk and allow you to interact with it.
Pressing the battery for 5 seconds. Battery switch.
This locomotive draws power from the overhead electrical supply via a contact arm mounted on the roof. For this to work, we'll need to set up and then raise the pantograph.
Okay, auto. Set the signal lights to headlights. Signal lights, marker lights only. Warning, tail, headlights.
A lot of your time will be... To get the locomotive up and running, set the master switch.
Okay, so master switch to neutral.
Headlights are important in letting others around know that a locomotive is operational.
Now why it doesn't want to stay in there, so let's just try it on this reduced side. Yeah, okay.
Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
Okay, raise.
The locomotive is now ready to be energized. This is controlled by the main circuit breaker.
Okay, and close.
Use the master switch to determine the direction of travel.
Okay, so I want to go to the forward position.
Give a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe, and then unlock the doors.
Okay, so we're gonna unlock the right side doors and unlock. Okay, so they're loading. Feel people getting in here, so let's just wait for them all to get on board.
Boarding is now complete, so set the doors to locked.
Okay, and lock.
When stopped for longer periods of time, or when leaving the cab, a parking brake is engaged. We'll need to ensure that this is released in order to get moving. Due to the size and weight of this train, small amounts of traction should be used to overcome initial friction and prevent overpowering the electrical systems.
The throttle is off, but we're moving forward. Because it's a 0.2 decline, so let's get the throttle to about 20%.
Now we're rolling, we can apply more power, and focus can be diverted towards achieving a desired speed.
So if I'm correct, we're allowed to travel 40. Okay, oh, here's the image 40. But I don't know why this limit here is about, what's it, 100 kilometers an hour, so let's just stay on the 40 for now. Just gonna keep it at 40 for now. says apply more, so let's go for it. Maybe the speed limit is 100, maybe that 40 isn't, that I'm not understanding correctly.
Coasting is a method used to easily move without engaging power. On a flat gradient, this is great for maintaining a speed limit.
Okay, so now it's throttle to off.
There's a short distance between here and your next stop, so be sure to manage the train and prevent overspeeding.
I'm just gonna let us go on for a while. So there's no stoppage ahead yet, so let's just continue for this. Okay, but we in a kilometer we need to be less than 60, so I'm gonna apply a bit of braking. Yeah, of course we need to be under 60 now. Okay, so that's fine, so let's release it again. No, I think we're doing okay now.
We are on the final approach to Gmunden, and will soon need to start applying a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable stop.
So we're gonna stop in about 1 kilometer, but we're already under the speed limit of 60, so I think we'll be fine for now. Okay, next speed limit 40, so let's get a bit of braking in here. So we can release it again, and then we're gonna stop in like 450 meters, so I'm just gonna let us coast in there for now. Sorry, that was a mistake. I should have kept the throttle closed, not increase it. Oh, let's see, I'm just gonna try a bit of braking, so get down to like 20 kilometers an hour. Should be fine if we keep on braking like this. Okay, I'm just gonna release it again. Just gonna keep on rolling like this to about 20. Okay, increase it one more. It and apply brakes. I think that was quite good.
Like before, unlock the doors to allow passenger boarding to commence.
Okay, let's just see which side the station platform is on. Still on the right side. Okay, so unlock right side doors and unlock. Doesn't look like anyone's getting on or off here. So we're probably gonna close the doors after this again. So lock all. And then close the doors.
Good work.
Cool.
That concludes all the basics of this locomotive.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we're gonna continue again. Main menu. Now we're just gonna continue with the last training. So let's select this one. I think this 5 means like it's taking like about 5 minutes. So let's just select this one and start.
Welcome to this DBpbzfa control car in DB Traffic Red livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the startup, stopping and passenger door operations. Climb aboard to get started.
Okay, let's get in.
The battery will power up the control desk and allow you to interact with it. It's important to use the correct light configuration when the train is operational. A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat. The brake key confirms that the train is in control from this control car. To get the train up and running, set the reverser. Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
Quickly want to check something, guys, so if it's up already or not. Okay, let's raise it.
The locomotive is now ready to be energized. This is controlled by the main circuit breaker.
Don't see anything that's raised. But now let's close the circuit breaker.
Headlights are important in letting others around know that a train is operational.
Lights, set it to on. Toggle the headlights. Okay.
Give a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
Okay. Set the doors on the right side. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's
Boarding
a feature I didn't know
complete,
about.
so set the doors to locked.
So if I press tab and lock both, okay, so then it happens automatically.
The train brake is used for normal line operations. Due to the size and weight of this train, small amounts of traction should be used to overcome initial friction and prevent overpowering the electrical systems.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to about 20%. Doesn't really look like it's applying power. There it's going. Okay, so that's a thing I read about.
Now we're rolling, we can apply more power, and focus can be diverted towards achieving a desired speed.
Okay, so it's got to do with the brake. So if you release the brake, you first need to turn it off, the throttle. Not just to minimum off, then it resets it, and then you can accelerate. So that's just something to keep in mind.
coasting is a method used to easily move without... There's a short distance between here and your next stop, so be sure to manage the train and prevent overspeeding.
So I think we're just gonna stay on 52 kilometers an hour. Sorry for that. I'm in South Africa. We use kilometers an hour. That's why I said it like that. But it is just a number, so yeah. Excuse me if I'm making a mistake on that. So yeah, in about 1.7 kilometers we need to be on a speed less than 60 kilometers an hour. So I think we're just gonna keep it like this for now. I'm gonna increase the speed a little bit. We are allowed to go to like 60 kilometers an hour, so let's just increase it a bit, about like 58 kilometers an hour or so. No, I think I'm gonna stay on this speed. It should be fine.
We are on the final approach to Kimunden and will soon need to start applying a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable stop.
Okay, so we are less than 60. I think we're going to slow down to like 14,800 meters. So let's apply some brakes there. We can just maybe slow it down to 38 kilometers an hour or so. No, I think I'm just going to release it. Just add one notch of braking maybe. Yeah, like this. Do about at like 15 kilometers an hour, and then we just coast in and brake. Okay, I don't know. Oh, let me add just one more notch of braking. Release it again. And add one more. And should be fine. Perfect.
Like before, unlock the doors to allow passenger boarding to commence.
Just quickly checking that the station is clear. Okay, and then tab, unlock. Right, why is it not going in there? No, that's a feature I like. Then you don't need to be in the cabin the whole time to adjust the settings and so. Seems like anyone's gonna board or get off, so yeah, okay, but let's lock the doors now. chime sounds like our hospital chimes.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of this control car.
Cool, so that's it for the training. Okay, next time we'll actually do some scenarios or journeys. I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you soon.